Hello there, everybody, and welcome to the final chapter of Nancy Drew, Curse of Blackmoor Manor. There's the background music. Aw, I like it. It's nice. And it's gone. Oh well. What am I doing? No, I'm not making a phone call. I am opening up the columns. This is a puzzle. A minor puzzle, but a puzzle nonetheless. It's a bit more difficult in the computer version of the game. What you want to do is open up all 7 columns. Not 7 columns, open up all 6 columns using all 6 keys. And spin the pipes around so they are all connecting. So this is the Venus column. And yes, I am going to have to do this with every single column. But don't worry, it won't take that long, right? It's going to be fun. It's going to be more fun than a barrel of monkeys. Jupiter, King of the Gods! So these would be the Roman gods, obviously. The planets are named after them. In case you couldn't tell, Mars, Venus, Jupiter. This one is Saturn? It's gotta be Saturn, right? Saturn is vaguely time-related. I forget how Saturn is time-related. So that's why I said vaguely. Yeah, huh. Isn't he just he was the evil bad guy. He was Jupiter's father, and he was mean. Mercury. Looks like for this puzzle, what you have to do is spin every single piece of pipe. So that's why it's easier than the computer version of the game. In the computer version of the game, it was a bit harder, in that there were multiple directions you could spin the pipes. But here it's basically, you spin the pipe the way the pipe is spun. That is not the right thing. What am I looking for? The moon key.
Sounds like I did something right.
Nancy did something right, and I think I did not do something right. I did a bad job of explaining. With this puzzle, just turn every single pipe piece once. That's all you have to do. That's what makes it easy. In the computer version of the game, you have to move pipes more than once. Uh-oh! That's like totally difficult, man. It totally is. Totally. And I have to go over here to see the gargoyle. Gargoyle. Here it is. Zoom in on the gargoyle and use the Mercury wand on the gargoyle.
This wand probably works through magnets. Whoa, something tells me I just succeeded in lighting the forge.
Okay, so what Nancy did there was solve a puzzle.
Smells like oil.
She basically solved the puzzle, and I don't think she actually read the clue for the puzzle, did she? It was somewhere in the alchemy lab. Actually, I think she might have read the clue. The puzzle is to use the wand on all 3 gargoyles in Blackmoor Manor, and then use it on that thing in the center of the floor. There's a time limit, though. You have to do this in under, I think, 20 seconds? However, because Nancy moves kind of slowly here, I think that was completely unfeasible. You would not be able to solve that puzzle within the time limit. So Nancy just solved the puzzle for you. Thank you, Nancy. Can I look at Linda again? I don't think I can.
I can see into Linda's room.
Oh, Linda is still creepy werewolf.
What was that?
I sure hope Linda isn't rubbing that hand lotion on her face. I mean, it makes her hands hairy. Don't rub it on her face, right? Linda. You don't have to be a super genius detective like Nancy Drew to figure that one out, right? Maybe get a new lotion. Or you could get a razor. Just saying, you could shave your hairy fingers. Either way, that's a good explanation for why Linda doesn't appear outside of her bed. She keeps those curtains up for a reason. It's because she is a hairy monster. Or is she? We'll find out what's really happening to Linda in just a moment, because we are slowly but surely making our way to the ancient medieval forge. Inside this forge, which Nancy has just lit, we can make the key. The key which will open the thingy on the wall containing the fantastic Penvelyn treasure. Oh hey, the door opened automatically. Nice. Very nice. So here's the forge, everyone.
Wow, molten metal.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. How was it heated, though? Was it because we, like, lit the forge? But we lit the forge upstairs, so that huh? So how did that melt the metal here?
Wow, molten metal.
Previously, the metal was just a large metal block, and you can actually see that here. Here, it's a metal block, but somehow it got melted because we lit something upstairs. Strange. So I think we have a puzzle. What we want to do is use this. The mold. We want to use the mold on the metal. Technically, we're using
like
the
some
metal.
kind of key.
Technically, we're using the metal on the mold, but you have to use the mold on the metal. So we have the key, the fantastic key, and that is going to open this keyhole. The one which is underneath the completely unsuspicious giant cage hanging from the ceiling.
Whatever you just found, it's mine. I'm the Penvelyn, not you. Besides, I would have found it before you did if I didn't have to sit there all day learning all that other silly rubbish. What is that?
Looks to me like a meteorite.
A rock? 600 years of secrets and mystery and puzzles, all because of a stupid rock? No way. There must be something under it.
No, don't touch it!
There's that unsuspicious giant metal cage.
Help! Nancy, help me! It's pitch black in here. I can't see anything. Get me out of here, please. I'm sorry I was mean to you before. I'm sorry for everything.
What do you mean by everything?
It's my fault Linda's sick. I mean, she's not really sick. I just made her think she is. I left that curse in the passageway knowing she'd find it.
You made her think that she's changing into the beast of Blackmoor, didn't you?
I just wanted to go away. I just wanted to be Daddy and me and Mommy, my real Mommy. Please don't make me talk anymore, Nancy. There's no air in here. I can't breathe. Get me out of here, Nancy, please. I'm running out of air. Nancy, hurry.
Don't worry, Jane. I'll get you out of there. Somehow.
So, Jane got trapped by the completely unsuspicious giant metal cage. Wow! I did not see that one coming. Well, maybe we have to go outside and get some help. Let's see if that's actually possible. Yeah, maybe Ethel could help lift the cage.
I can't leave yet.
Well, maybe we can use Nancy's phone and call for help. Yeah, let's call Ned.
Hello?
Hi, me again.
Hi, what's up?
You sure I'm not disturbing you? I mean, shouldn't you be studying or something?
Shouldn't you be solving a mystery or something?
I'm on a break.
What a coincidence. So am I. What's up?
I'll talk to you soon.
You'd better. Bye, Nance.
I'm on a break. Yeah, somebody's dying here, but I'm taking a break. Oh, that was an interesting conversation. Let's call home.
This is the Drew residence. Please leave a message at the beep.
It's Nancy. Just calling to say hi. You don't need to call me back. Bye.
Interesting phone conversation. Let's call Mrs. Petrov.
You have reached the Petrovs. No one can come to the phone right now. Feel free to either leave a message or call back. Thank you.
Hello, Mrs. Petrov. It's Nancy Drew. I just arrived at Blackmoor Manor. Why don't you give me a call when you get the chance? Bye.
Wait, Nancy, you didn't just arrive at Blackmoor Manor. This is like your third day at Blackmoor Manor.
This is
Strange.
Police. I don't do messages. Call me back.
Okay, well, it looks like we can't make any interesting phone calls. I guess we might as well save Jane, right? Is that next? I must find a way to release Jane. Well, it's already crossed off of my task list, so I did it, right? I'm done? I'm good? I'm good to go? Okay, I'm not good to go because I can't leave yet. What you want to do is go forward here. And Nancy will use this machine to save Jane.
Thank you.
Dear Ned, well, there is a beast of Blackmoor. Jane. She made poor Linda think she was turning into a monster by putting her uncle's hair restorer in Linda's moisturizer. She also slipped Mrs. Drake's allergy pills into Jane's food so she'd feel woozy all the time. An extremely dangerous thing to do. Needless to say, Jane's father was very upset, especially when he found out Jane had done it because she still wants him and her real mother to get back together. After Jane apologized to Linda and Hugh apologized to both of them, they all resolved to do whatever it takes to become a real family. As for Blackmoor Manor, ever since I told him about all the passageways and gadgetry I discovered, Hugh has become fascinated with his family history and has ordered Ethel to teach him what she's taught Jane. And while he doesn't believe for a second that the meteorite in that old alchemy lab has magical powers, he has encouraged Jane to come up with a puzzle to help ensure its safekeeping, just as initiates have been doing for centuries. Which reminds me, the Penvellyns swore me to secrecy when it comes to all their traditions, so don't tell anybody any of this, okay? Nigel suspected something was up when he came to get his laptop and has been hounding me ever since. This is just the kind of stuff he'd love to include in that unauthorized tell-all he's trying to write. If he calls me one more time, I'm telling on him. To Mrs. Drake. That'll teach him. Ever yours, Nancy.
Well, that was nice. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, sassy detective! Congratulations on cracking the case! You get Puzzlius Magnificus for swiftly solving puzzles with just a few tries. These are credits. They show who made the game. Credits, credits, ending credits are here. So yes, everybody, that is what happened with Nancy Drew, Curse of Blackmoor Manor. Jane was using her uncle's hair restorer inside the lotion. That must be really, really, really good hair restorer. I thought there was no cure for baldness, but apparently Uncle Roger has a super cure for baldness. Like, it makes hair grow in places that hair is not supposed to grow in. It's crazy. I don't think I have much to say. These are the ending credits. They're going to be a bit longer than the computer version because we have more people to thank. There are more people who worked on this. They worked on this to bring the game to DVD. I don't think Hugh Penvelyn was actually in the DVD version of the game. I tried to call him, but he didn't show up. The 1930s radio announcer was not in this version of the game at all. He was in the preview for the next game in the series when you played the computer one, but this is the only game in the DVD series. They did not make any more Nancy Drew games for the DVD. So you might be wondering, how does this game work on two-player mode? Basically, it's the same as one-player mode. However, whenever there's a puzzle, you get the opportunity to hand the puzzle over to player 2. And the nice thing about that is that each player gets their own set of jokers, so you might be able to, like, cheat through the game, you know, pretend you're playing with a second person just to get 5 extra jokers if you're playing on Junior Detective mode. Yeah, that's sort of a way to cheat, but you don't need to cheat, right? You can watch my video walkthrough. Cheat that way. Solve the puzzles that way. So is this the end of the credits? It looks like we're coming to the end of something here. I think this could be it. Yep, that's it. So everybody, thank you very much for watching Nancy Drew, Curse of Blackmoor Manor for the DVD.